So I get a phone call saying, hey, is this Gary Sullivan? I said, yeah, it is Gary Sullivan. He says, my name is Mr. Thompson from Washington Mutual. There's another loan on the house, and we're contemplating calling the FBI. I said, look, let me call you back. So I drive to my corporate lawyer, and I explain the situation to him. And he says, you've got 4 or 5 loans on this one house. I'm like, yes. And he goes, okay, well, Gary, that's a problem. Is paying these guys back the 160.
Right.
So he calls up, and he says he can work this out. They write up an agreement where they agree that it's not a criminal matter, it's a creative financing error. So they fill out the paperwork. I sign it. 2 lawyers are sitting there, and he says, you've got multiple mortgages on all these properties. And I went, right. And he said, what if these other lenders find out about the mortgages? And I went, well, I leave town. They laugh. They go, Gary, that's not going to work. They've got your date of birth. They have your social security number. And I go, you're assuming I'm Gary Sullivan. And the look on their faces was just like, we'll cross that bridge when it comes out. I said, that's right. Let me get the check. Yeah. I gave him the check. And I remember he said, I need money for my fee. And I said, well, what's your fee? I think $1,500. So I pull out, start counting out cash. And he goes, I take a check. And I said, after what you just heard, you take a check from me.